Islam one is what's in the Quran and the what the theologians developed. Okay, Islam two is what's in the Hadith and what the theologians constructed, and Islam three is Islamic civilization, what Muslims actually do rather than what they should do. So, for example, until recently, oddly enough, very ironical in a sense, homosexuality was much more tolerated in Islamic countries. And I quote, I forget which one of my books, my first one, I think, Why I'm Not a Muslim, the story told by an anthropologist, a British anthropologist, about how young boys were married off to grown men, and the whole ceremony was very much celebrated in public in a village in Egypt. It was quite open. And then there are stories.
What period is this? What year is it?
1930s. This he was writing in the 1930s.
As recently as the 1930s, that was happening.
Yeah. And there's I quote one story in my book. Compton Mackenzie, who's not much read these days, wrote a story about homosexuality. It must have been one of the earliest novels in English, written in the 1950s, about an English homosexual who went to North Africa, where he found that people were much more tolerant of his lifestyle.
So what changed then? What happened?
Well, this is a new, more fundamentalist strain came into existence, especially with the rise of Khomeini.
So that's from 79, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
70s.
So you think 1979 is the kind, or the 70s?
I think so, yeah.
It's the changing point.
But 79, if you like, yeah.
So not just in the Shia Islamic world, across the entire.
Oh, entire. He influenced. His influence went across all these.
How would that be? Because I thought that there was quite a big contention between the Shia and the Sunni. How did his reach go across the Sunni world?